Right gang, a little introduction to Stationary HQ. This is where it happens from a strength standpoint. But a point to note, anybody that is looking to sort of elevate their performance and actually is super serious about it, my advice is get a garage gym. Trust me, so beneficial, time efficient, and also you can get out of what you actually need and not just have a load of fluff. What I've got in my gym, to start with, I've got sandbags, 40 and 60 kilos. Those are my favorite piece of equipment purely because you can literally have them, they're a very versatile tool for nearly anything. Strength, conditioning, power, speed, endurance, carrying, conditioning, whatever it is. Really beneficial. And I've also got a slam ball. Anybody who wants to be athletic, if you're not doing throws or jumps as well, you're going to struggle to actually be as sort of as fast, as powerful as you want to be. Next piece, I've got a Concept 2 bike, weapon of choice purely for space, and I had it before I had my kit for the Ironman, so obviously I've got a TT, I've got a Turbo 2. If the gym was bigger, I'd definitely have all the rest of it, ski erg, assault bike, and a rowing machine. I am going to get a rowing machine in here, I'm going to hang it, but just not yet. Got to run that past the wife as usual. I've got a half glute ham raise. This thing, if anybody that's a runner, anybody that's in any form of sprinting, glute ham development is one of the key pillars that I use for any sort of programming that I use. I haven't got a full one purely because of a few space, but this one I can lean it against the wall, get onto it, and I can hit. Anybody else knows I had a major knee injury. I have to do these twice a week really because I haven't really got much of a hamstring. Next, standard bench. Everyone's favourite piece of equipment, obviously for chest, but again I've got the one that is a heavy duty one from Bulldog, and that one is great for you can store it. As we go through, this is actually a custom rack. You can get, because of the height, Bulldog are really good and they actually customise. They just cut the feet off for me, but this one's obviously small. Again, trying to be space efficient. A TRX. I prefer rings, but the thing about rings in here is it's not actually that high. I only use these mainly for upper back work, and obviously for my wife, for people that sort of do a bit more upper body sort of back work, I use pull-ups or chins, to be honest. This, again, if you want to get into speed and strength and power, this is a landmine attachment. Again, really beneficial. You can get them that attached to your rack, or you can get them attached to plates. Standard power weightlifting bar, 20 kilos. We have a box, obviously for box jumps. This is an open-ended hex bar from Primal Strength. It's a little bit lower than a normal hex bar, which has also got different grip attachments. Very openly honest, I only ever use the big fat ones for carrying. I never use them for actual deadlifts because I'd rather my grip wasn't giving out. Really good for athleticism. Is it needed? No. Really good though. The reason why I got the open-ended back one is because I can actually use these as if they're heavier dumbbells. You'll see in a minute. I've only got the dumbbells at the back. I've only got 7.5s for 32s. I can Bulgarian squat. I can do Bulgarian split squats at 45, 50s. So it's a lot easier for me to have it on here, and I can have my back leg out the back. I've kettlebells. I've got 2 24s, 2 16s. Again, I need to get 2 sets. I want to get 2 40s and 2 32s. I had a custom rack built. Shout out Foster's builds, Bradley Foster. Built me this. I've got 200 and odd kilos, 260 odd kilos of weight in here with storage at the top where I've got my belt. Again, if you guys want to lift heavy, I strongly recommend. Knee sleeves, and this is a bag full of attachments, rings. What else is in there? Skipping ropes, just bits and bobs, miscellaneous. One thing, if you have got a garage gym, liquid chalk is essential. I am a normal chalk dude, just so everyone knows, but this just keeps it nice and tidy, which is beneficial. And I think that apart from that, we've got a dip station, for dips, which again, upper body. My go-to upper body movements are chin-ups and dips, and then obviously I've got bands for any form of accommodated resistance, or I use this for a lot of core, like anti-rotation core work, like wood chops, etc., etc. So that's the gym. Anything else to go in here? I'm not sure at the moment. Probably not. It's probably a little bit too cluttered if I'm not careful. So I can't. Also got a chalkboard to write your workouts on. Apart from that, what we'll do is we'll go in, get changed, train, show you how I'm going to start the process of today's upper body, my favourite session.